Guys, good evening all. I think everyone can see my screen. So this is session 4. As part of the previous session, guys, we covered these concepts. So yesterday, I think majorly we have seen how to use Visual Studio Code, right? And also, guys, I've shown you how to change the text colors and the background colors. And also, I've explained what is color coding. And also, guys, I've shown you how to make the background with images and that to both online and offline. So that's all about, the last session. I hope you guys are tried in Visual Studio Code how to write the code, how to run the code, right? And how to use the intelligence. I believe, guys, you already tried.
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
if any issues, yeah, you can just unmute and tell me. If there is no issues, guys, with Visual Studio Code, I'll move forward today. So, any doubts so far? All good? Guys, all
Yes,
good?
sir.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. I think we are good to start then the further things. Okay.
Sir, once again, I'll explain the image, background image.
Okay, Ramakrishna, you're asking the how to set the background as an image, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want to explain about online or offline?
Both, sir.
Both. Okay, sure. Just give me a moment. Okay, so I did the stop share. Just give me 1 moment, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm sharing screen back. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so maybe I can explain the last topic once again, how to use image as a background. So first, what you need to do is create a file. So I'm creating a file with demo2.html, and as I explain you, use IntelliJ. Just type a exclamatory and hit enter. Okay. So this is I'm giving the. I mean, I was removing the metas. They're optional. And this is I'm giving a title as image background example. Okay, unless your title should be more meaningful, guys, like this. Okay, for what purpose you are doing the code. Okay, image background example. And yeah, whatever the content is, you can write it here. So write something here. Okay, right. So write something here, whatever you want to display. But if you want to use anything as background, there can be two possibilities. Either the first one is you can use offline images. So if you see the forest.jpg, forest.jpg is an offline image because yesterday I have downloaded this, see, in this folder. So what you need to do is body space. Okay, just type background. Okay, you should type background guys as it is, and then you can give the file name. And extension is mandatory. So if you want to know what is the extension, just right click, uh, go to the properties. So guys, you can see the extension. Okay. But most probably the Visual Studio could take the intelligence and I will show you this. Okay. You need not to type it manually. If the first letter, it automatically takes. Okay. So this is something, how to use background as offline image. I'll quickly show you this execution. Yeah. See guys, I've taken a small image. So that's what it is repeated so many times. And here you can see my text, write something. But if you really want to use any online images, okay, let's say I want to use this image, zoom, okay, for example, okay, right click, yeah, you have an option, guys. So in online, any image if you open, if you do right click, you have an option, copy image link. So do that. And earlier I was using offline image, right? So just replace, not replace, just copy. You already copied the link, right? Just paste it here. Just paste it here, okay? And yeah, just refresh it. Yeah, you can see, guys. Yeah, zoom is repeated multiple times. That could be a reason, it will be a small image, maybe. Okay, it could be, a small image. Maybe I can show you one large image. Rose, maybe largest image, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can take any one of the image. Let's take this. Yeah, this is an image, right? Just right click. As I given you guys, copy image link. Okay, and here paste it, and then go to your browser and refresh it. See, guys, it's little bit, the large image. Okay, so this is something how to use online and offline images. Sir, image file must be in our workplace folder, or is it correct that JPG extension? Yeah, yeah. Pawan, thanks for asking it. Guys, it's not mandatory that uh, this image has to be there in your current folder. Okay, current folder. Okay, our folder is HTML app. Let's observe now this forest image is there in, okay, somewhere else in the guys, maybe in the desktop. Okay, maybe in the desktop. It is there in the desktop. Now what you need to do is, wherever it is, just right click. If you go properties, okay, if you go the properties, you can see the location. See, you can see the location. So copy that location, copy that location and paste it here, and type slash. And this time, guys, it will intelligence doesn't work. Intelligence doesn't work. You have to type it manually, guys. Okay, the file name, you have to type it manually. Okay, so refresh it, you can see the image back again. Okay, so yeah, image should not be a single version. Okay, so can't we expand the image to fit in the background? Yes, yes, we can do, Sriharsha. There we need to know some height and width concept, but yeah, for time being, you can use some large images. The height and width you'll be learning as part of the CSS. Okay, yeah, you can take some large images and you can set the background as an image. No time being. Okay. I think this is clear, right? Someone asked me to repeat. Can you please confirm you're clear how to use images?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
thanks. If someone asking any questions, if I explain, please acknowledge it quick. Okay. Sir, can we use background as a video? Hey, no, man, cannot use it background as in a video. But that's maybe possible with the CSS, because I never tried that. Okay, maybe I'll will give a try on CSS. Not now. I'll make a note and I'll give it a try there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think that's all about the last session, guys. So today, guys, actually this is your complete HTML concepts, guys. There's the index. So in HTML, the entire HTML, guys, you'll be learning how to represent a text. Okay, and how to represent images, how to create links, how to create tables, how to create form, and in HTML5, the new version, some new elements are added, guys. So in interviews, this is very important. What are the HTML5 new elements? Okay, so in throughout HTML, you're learning only this 6 concepts throughout your HTML. But at the end of your HTML, guys, you'll be going to be having a mini project with static pages. Okay. At the end of this concept, definitely you're going to be develop one static web page, guys. Static web page definitely can develop it with this 6 concept itself. Okay. Yeah, that assurance definitely will give it to you. So yeah, without wasting the time, yeah, we'll deep dive into the text related tags, guys. First of all, I'll go with text related tags. So the text related tags in the sense, okay, text related tags in the sense. Now, if you see a Wikipedia Sachin Tendulkar page, okay, text related tag in the sense, guys, if you see here, this is showing with some huge font, right? Right, and this is you can see something italic, right? Italic, and this is you can see something bold, right? Okay, and this is entirely you can see something a paragraph, right? Paragraph, right? And also, can you see something on the top? Okay, can you see something on the top? This one, guys, I'm talking about. Okay, this is generally in HTML terminology, we call it as something, header portion guys. Okay, we call it as something, header portion. So this is a header portion. Okay, and similarly, if the same current page, if you scroll completely down, okay, if you scroll, completely down, you can see something, right? Yeah, exactly. This is generally, guys, we how to call it as something, footer. Okay. So, guys, similar things that you are going to be learning as part of your text related tags. Okay. So, this is your first topic today. Okay. This is your first topic today. So, I'll be starting with some text related tags now. Okay. I think more than 20 to 30 tags, guys, you'll be learning more than 20 to 30 as part of, the text related tags. Okay. So yeah, guys, I think we are good to start then. So let me bring up some text related tags. Again, in the text related tag, again, in text related tag, I have some categorizations. I have some categorization ways. Yeah, guys, I'll repeat. We are at the first chapter. In first chapter, again, there are some 5 categories are there. So the first category is basic tags. You already know it, right? This basic tags, you already know it. Yeah, let me ask the crash question now. So if you see any HTML page, what is the first tag?
HTML tag.
HTML tag.
So how many
HTML
HTML tags that we can write in a one page?
Ending tag and all.
Only one, right? Right, absolutely correct. You're only one, right? Now your HTML is divided into 2 portions: head and body portion, right? Head and body portion. Now, guys, tell me, what is the purpose of head tag? I mean, what we can do with the head tag?
To write CSS, sir.
That's
to
right.
write some pages
We should not
titles.
represent
We can write scripts.
Which
Page.
will not be visible
Correct.
in
So-
body.
Right. So in head, we'll generally write title. Okay, that's the first answer you have to say. You have to say. In head, we'll write titles, we'll write CSS code, we'll write JavaScript code, and we'll write some meta information as well. So that's, I think, the brief I have explained yesterday. And whatever you write in head, that can't be visible on the document, right? And if you want to make visible something, then you have to use a body tag, right? So these are the basic tags. I think you already covered. Then, guys, let's get into something heading tags. So the first topic to take is heading tag. So when I explaining anything, okay, I'll be definitely creating a new file for you. So quickly, I'll be creating a new file every time. So let's quickly create it. demo3.html. Okay, do exclamatory, hit enter, and guys, always provide the title. Always provide the title like this, guys. Text related tags, because we will practicing text related tags only. Hey, meta time being, you can remove it. Okay, time, you can remove it. So I'll be discussing these tags now, H1 to H6. So the H1 to H6 in the sense, guys, generally, a concept of something of font size, right? Font sizes. So if you want to give a big font, you have to write H1. Okay, maybe I can show you this quickly. So let's say, let me write something, content, whatever the content, text content in H1 heading is. I'll be writing something, content in H1 heading. What I'll do is I'll move this code into this way so that you can understand. See, if I run the code, guys, if I run the code, some content you written, right? Some content you can written, right? And that content will be shown H1 heading, nothing but huge font. So I can quickly show you this. Show you this. Yesterday I explained, right? You can keep your code and output side by side.
మా సార్ వాళ్ళే చెప్పారు.
Jyoshna, can you go mute, please? Thank you. Okay. I know, guys, intentionally won't do it, but yeah, double check always. Okay. Right. So, guys, you can see here your H1. Okay. Yeah, it's printing with some big font, guys. Now, sir, how H2 is different from H1? Yeah. So your H2, guys, a slight, the font change will be there. Okay. So you can see, guys, some slight font change will be there. I mean, it is less than your H1, guys. Similarly, you have something in H3. Okay. Similarly, you have something in H3. And similarly, you have something in H4. Okay. I'll be changing the text continuously so that, you can understand. in which font the text is printing here. Okay, and then let's go the last one, H6. Yeah, this is something, H6 guys. Just save it. Okay, just save it and just refresh it. See, you are able to see the output. And the two things you need to remember, whenever you use H1 to H6, all the text will be displayed in bold color. Okay, and a point number two is your every heading tag should ends with a new line, guys. If you see the output, all H1 to H6 are showing, line by line. So these are the two things you need to notice. All H1 to H6 are displayed in bold, and every heading tag should end with, a new line, guys. Okay. Yes, Madhuri, I'll come to that point. Okay, I got your question. I'll come to that point. Maybe that's my next topic itself. Okay, so this is something H1 to H6. So do we have any H7, H8? No, they're given only H1 to H6 only, guys. Okay, there's no H7 at all. So don't be in that impression. Okay, so this is something in heading tags. Yeah. Now Madhuri asked one question. So that's fine, but can I give my own font size? Can I give my own font size? Yes, you can give it, ma. You can give it, ma. For that purpose, you have to use a next, the text related tag that is something, font. So I'll be going to the second topic now, as part of text related tags, font tags. So I'll be showing you the font tag first. Font itself is a tag. Font itself is a tag. So I'll be writing some text here. Good evening, students. Good evening, students. And this good evening, students, I'll be writing in the first line, yes. Okay. And there I'll be using a font tag, and in between I have written it. Okay. In between I have written it. But before I want to show you the output, guys, did you see any the color difference? Did you see any color difference between your font tag and this H1, H2 body? Did you see anything different here?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
What different that you're seeing?
Yes, sir.
Color difference.
Color difference is that, right? So in HTML, guys, in .html file, okay, in .html file, if any tags will show this kind of colors, and definitely they looks, different than, other color. If you see HTML header, title, body, they're definitely shown in a different color. I mean, this kind of, red color. Okay, so these colors are actually, old, and I should say deprecated. Okay, I should say something, deprecated. But sir, why you're explaining us? Deprecated in the sense old, text no longer being used. But sir, then why you're explaining this? There's a chance that you may work, in older projects, so that you can see the font tags. So there you should not surprise. So that's the reason I'll be showing you this example. And we have one more question. Sir, you're saying it's deprecated, fine, but what is replacement? Okay, what is the replacement? Yeah, guys, that replacement will be, you will be discussing in CSS. Yeah, it's CSS. Yeah, we'll be seeing, what its alternate. But
Font
it's duplicate,
size.
what its alternate is. Yeah, there's a CSS property called font. There I'll discuss you guys. But this is one important note. So in future also, if I write any tag, if you see this color, yeah, you have to imagine that it's a deprecated. Yeah, okay. So I think this is clear, everyone. So this is a font tag, but guys, you can see the output of this font tag, how it looks. Okay, how it looks. Just refresh it, guys. You can see normal font size. You can see it.
Sir, how
But
can
sir,
we
how do
change
coming to the point? Okay, guys. After completion of every topic, I'll definitely ask your acknowledgement. Then you can shoot out your question, man. Okay, after completion of each concept. Okay, right. So yeah, so I'll be discussing, guys. Yeah, how can we increase the size? It's a default size, right? But sir, I need my own size. Yeah. Then, guys, font space. You can use attribute called size. Okay, you can use attribute called size. And there, guys, you can give your own pixel size. Okay, you can give your own pixel size. Let's refresh it. Guys, you can see 30 pixel good evening student message you can see. And I'm sure it's, bigger than, your H1 as well, right? So this is the first attribute of your font tag. Size equal to, you can give some size in your own pixels. And then also guys, you have a flexibility to give the color also guys. Yesterday, you remember, we discussed something, we can give the color for text also, right? Can give the color for text also. I'll be giving something, green. Now guys, if I run it, you can see all the body, in body, whatever you write, right? That will be, displaying with a green color, right? And everything. But sir, for good evening, I want to change the color. Yeah, you can write font color. Okay. Yeah, font color. And guys, you can give your own color here. See, only good evening students, guys, you can see, a different color. Because you overrided your body color with, your font tag. And I think you're clear on size attribute and you're clear on color attribute of font tag. Other than this, one more also there, guys. That is something, face. Okay. Yeah, we generally call it as a face. A face is nothing but, guys, the font names. I hope you come across some font names. Times of New Roman, right?
Times
Calvary,
Verif.
Cooper, right? So yeah, that kind of, any font names, yes, you can give it. Okay. So let me give you something, Cooper. Yeah. Okay, guys, you can see it's a Cooper style. And yeah, you can give some other names also like Chiller. Yeah, you can see some Chiller. Okay. It's a kind of, the font name, guys. So where do I find the font names? Hey, if you open a notepad, okay, if you open a notepad and if you go to the view, not view, I think, I don't see here, I believe. Maybe guys, you can go to the, Wikipedia or can go to generally, Windows also you can, Windows Office also guys, you can see it like your MS Word. But if you want to see it, yeah, you can see the font names. Font names. Yeah, you can just type it, the font names. You can see a lot of font names, guys. Maybe I can show you a few of them. Yeah, see, this is something, the font names, guys. So you can use any one of, the names. See, here you can see some names. Here you can see some names, right? Any one of the name, guys, you can use it. Okay. So this is something, the third attribute I was discussing about the face. Let me summarize. Guys, I'll be discussing about the font tag. So first point is it's outdated tag. Okay. It's outdated. Okay. It is no longer being used. And even I won't be using in future. I mean, once we start the CSS, right, its alternative is there in CSS, guys. So using CSS, you can give a size, you can give a color, you can give a font name also. Okay. So that we'll be discussing in CSS, right? That, yeah, I think you're clear on size, color, face attribute, if I'm not wrong. Okay. So,
Sir.
guys, any doubts on this font tag? No?
Sir, will
Mhm.
we even use this?
No, your voice is not clear. Can you come again, please? Come again, please. In HTML, size must have been pixel. Yes. Not only pixel, we do have some different measurements also. Not only px, we have some other measurements also that I'll discuss as part of CSS, not now. Okay. Now we currently can remember we can give the size, in
Viewport width
pixel
and
itself,
viewport height, sir.
right? So, sir, can you do in heading like changing the font size and color? Yes. Yeah, I think Sampath asking, sir, can you change this is for, this tags? Yes. This is H1, right? In H1, I have some text, right? Okay. Let's say this content I want to print in red and this content I want to print in some different color. Then the first content, guys, you can move into font tag. And second content also, you can move into another font tag. And yeah, you decided to give color red, right? So just give color equal to red. So your some content will be displayed in red color. Okay, red color. And yeah, you return the second in H1 heading, right? Yeah, you can, if you want to give any other color, yeah, you can give it. Let's give something, some aqua color. It's kind of, the watercolor you can see. Now, if you run it, guys, you can see. So some content in heading one. So what I did, see the code. See, the first some content I moved into one font, and the second one I moved into second font. First font I changed it, second font color also I changed it, and both are inside the H1. I think this is what I believe you are asking, Sampath. I
Sir,
think
can we use pan tag?
if you ask that question, right, these are all your future concepts, right, man. I'll be in beginning stage itself, right? If you ask pan, those who from EE, CSCC, they'll confuse, right? Because there's an
Yes.
order to explain the tags. And whatever the tags I'll be discussing, whatever the concepts I'll be discussing, you can feel free to shoot out your questions. Topics are there in the future that you need to learn. Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay, how to move text in center. Thanks, Pawni, for asking this question. Guys, these are all, my upcoming concepts. Tags are there. So many tags that I'll be discussing. Okay, right. So, yeah, I think this is your clear, I believe. So, whatever I have discussed so far. Okay, right. Sir, in H1 tag or any other tag, can we set background color or image? No, that's not possible. See, in HTML, we do have very limitations, buddy. When I start explaining HTML, don't think about colors. Okay, don't think about the coloring and all, because that's a part of CSS. We have very limitations in HTML. Okay, right. I think we're good to forward. Different button. Oh, see, I think Vamshi, a good question. So that's, I think, spelling related things. Maybe I'll not answering now. Okay, that's not related to HTML actually. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's get into the next tag, guys. So I think let's go back. So guys, so far I explained font tags. The only reason why we need to learn font tag, because if you want to use other than H1 to H6, if you want to give your own font, then you will be using the font tag. Then guys, let me show you this IBus. IBus generally we call it as. So this is very straightforward actually. Italic, bold, underline, strike line. I'm sure you guys regularly using it. Italic, bold, underline, and strike line, guys. I'll be quickly showing you this here itself. So what I'll do, good evening students is there now. That good evening students, let me make in a bold color, guys. Bold color. So guys, if you see this output, I think let's not use a face. Let not use a face. Okay. Now guys, refresh it. You can see in a bold, because the good evening students. Yeah, guys, the good evening students, if you see, I was writing inside the bold tag. Sir, can you remove the bold tag? Maybe you have a doubt. Yeah. Guys, this is without bold. See, this is without bold. Now I just now added a bold. Refresh it. Now you can see guys, the bold feature is available here. Hey, it's not tough to you, right? It's just making the text in bold. Sir, can I use, can I make them in italic? Yes. Yes. Just, replace B with I. Guys, you can see it's italic style. Okay. Italic style. Sir, can I do underline? Yes. Okay. You can use guys underline also. See, just refresh it. Yeah, you can see guys underline. Sir, can I do a strike line? Yeah, you can use a letter called S. Yes, and see it guys, it's a strike line. I'm sure you should have one more doubt also. Sir, can I use this all four combination? Yes. Okay. Can it I, B, U, and yes. You can use all four, or you can use any two. That's your wish. Okay, that's your wish, guys. Okay, that's your wish. So I think yeah. So guys, if you see now, your good evening students, italic is applied, bold is applied, right? Underline is applied, and strike line is also applied. So your wish. The combination is your wish. So I think this is your clear, I believe. And actually, this IB letters, IB are single letters, right? IB are single letters, right? Instead of this IB, guys, they introduced some new task called something, EM. Okay, EM stands for emphasis. EM stands for emphasis. And instead of bold tags, they introduced some strong tag. There's no differences, guys. There is no difference. Both are same. Now, even if you refresh also, the output never change. I'll repeat. I, you learn as italic, right? Instead of I, you can also use emphasis. Similarly, you can use bold, B for bold, or you can use strong tag also. The output never changes. So this is actually the second part that what I want to discuss as part of the font tags. So guys, so far I covered headings and I covered font. Right, in font I explained font, I, B, U, S, and EM and strong as well. Sir, where do I get these definitions for all it? Yeah, should today go to the class notes space, you can see everything. See, you can see everything. Okay, each tag I clearly mentioned what purpose we use it. But definitely you need to know the real-time example, right? So that's the reason I'm taking this example. And guys, you can have a task also, but not now. Let me finish some fundamental tasks so that I'll give a meaningful task so that you can finish it with the fundamental task. So that's actually the thought. Okay, so once you completed your task, yeah, you need not to you definitely remember all the concepts. Okay, yeah, they are all case sensitive. Yes, yeah. Thanks for asking this, Harsha. They're all case sensitive. Yeah, you should use in lower cases as well. Okay, but one more problem is that with HTML, guys. One more problem is that the problem is it's error-free language, guys. Error-free language. So error-free in the sense, now if you see line number 12 and 14, so I'm using capital U. Sir, you just now told it's a case sensitive. Yes, even if you write uppercase also, it will consider because it's error-free. It is a error-free, nothing but it will won't show any errors to you guys. But as a guidelines, yeah, you have to follow it. As a guidelines, you have to follow it. Okay, so this is one more note. I believe everyone clear on up to here, guys. So that I'll move forward to something list tags.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So let's jump to something this list tags. List tags. So to demonstrate list tags, I'll show you one output template first. Output template first. Let me write this way. Yeah. So guys, what I'll be taking here. Assume I have one institute. Okay. I institute. The institute name is something Chanti IT. Okay. The institute name is something Chanti IT, and I'll be writing one description also. That is, it is. 1 second. Yeah, it is one of the best IT training institute in Hyderabad, and I'll be continuing some text. Okay, I'll be continuing some text here. So yeah, this is the first thing, guys, that I want to display on my web page now. So and the Chanti IT, how to display in bold color is okay, and next I want to display this. Okay, and then I'll be writing offered courses. Offered courses are one is Java, next DBMS, and the third one is UI. Okay, so yeah, guys, I'll be writing the text this way. So and offered course also I should display in bold. Okay, yeah, I think I can use underline as well for this offered courses. And the one more thing I was writing something of branches. So guys, in the branches, I'll be using some bubble. Okay, I'll be using some bubble. That's a dot is, you can imagine it's a bubble. And there I'll be writing something, first branch is in Miapur, dot. Next one is Amirpet. Okay, and dot, I'll be using something, Madhapur. Okay, so this is a dot, guys, you have to imagine. And the third thing is, yeah, how to say bold with underline guys, how to print it. So guys, now I'll show you how to print this text as it is, okay? How to print this text as it is. So here, the first observation is, the first observation you need to look at here. Only look at here. Okay, just look at here. Java DBMS UA or something, no, it's a kind of list representation, right? It's a kind of list representation, right? Here also you can see a list, representation, right? But the difference between the first list and the second list is, first list is you have numbers, second list you have some dots, right? Yes, if a list that you want to represent it numbers, then you have to learn something, guys, ordered list. You have to learn something, guys, ordered list. So ordered list, this ordered list will display your items in something, numbers, guys. Ordered list, we call it as, we call it as an ordered list. We call it as an ordered list, but the tag is OL, guys. OL stands for ordered list. And if you see this ordered list, we have a 3 list of item, right? Yes, we have a 3 list of item, right? List item 1, list item 2, list item 3. There are 3 list items are there, right? So to represent each list of items, you'll be using a tag called something, li. Yes, whatever I was writing in parenthesis, that's a tags. This is OL is a parent tag. Okay. And the orange color is, which I was represent something, li. Li stands for list item. So whatever I am representing in parenthesis, these are the tags, guys. So if you want to represent the data like left side way, then guys, you have to use something, the first type of list, something, ordered list. Now, if you see the second output, guys, it's not numbers, right? It's, bullets, right? Then you'll be using one more type of list called something, unordered list, guys. Unordered, nothing but bullets, numbers, we call it as something, unordered list. Sorry, bullets, we have to call it unordered list. Okay. So I think you're clear, guys, how to represent ordered and unordered list, maybe theoretically. Yeah, the only thing you need to focus, the red color one and orange color one. Red color one is a tag, and the two parent tag, and inside it, yeah, the orange colors are the child tags, guys. I think this is clear everyone. And the third one, guys, that whatever you're seeing, right? The third one, it's not list, right? It's not list. It's generally we how to call it as definition list. Definition list. We how to call it as a definition list. And yeah, you should know the tag, right? So the tag name is, guys, DL. Yeah, the tag name is DL. The tag name is something, you have to use something, DL. DL stands for definition list. DL stands for definition list. Again in this DL, guys, again in the DL, there are 2 child tags are there. There are 2 child tags are there. One is DT, one is something DT. And DT stands for, guys, DT stands for data title. DT stands for data title. Let me use a tag something DT. I will be using a tag called something DT. Yeah, this is called as DT, guys. DT. The Chanty is there, no? The Chanty you have to call it as an DT. And I written some message, right? It is one of the best in writing training institute. That is generally, guys, we have to call it as data description. Data description, and there's a tag is something DD, guys. So whatever I have written in red colors are parent tags, and whatever I have written in orange color, they are child tags, guys. Okay. So I think you guys are clear on it, that what I was discussing here. So guys, if you are clear on the theory portion, then I'll move practical. Can I? Yes, all good so far, whatever I have discussed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. I think got a question from someone. They're all my future topics, man. Okay. Whatever your questions are there, that's a continuation of the current topic itself. Okay. Yeah, Lokesh, you're also. Yeah, they're all continuations of this current topic itself. Okay, so first we'll see this. Guys, I'll be closing the current program and I'll be attaching this entire folder also, guys. This folder. Whatever example I'm showing you, right? Demo 1, 2, 3. So all guys, I'll be sharing with you after completion of the class itself. There's a separate folder. And this folder actually I upload as result along with the today class notes. Okay. You'll have a program for references. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me create a new file quickly. So click on plus. Let's say demo4.html and just do a exclamatory and give the title is list tags. So I'll be discussing about list tag, right? So you can mention something on list tag. Okay. Right. So yeah, guys, now this time we can keep our output and the code side by side. Okay. This is our output, right? Right side is our output, and the left side, guys, will be writing the code. Okay. So the first of all, whatever you're seeing at Chanty 80, and it is one of the best IT training institute Hyderabad. What is this everything? Guys,
Definition list. Definition list.
correct. So open a first tag, the tag name is DL. Okay, open a first tag, the tag name is DL. And insert it, how many child tags are there?
2.
Two.
Data tag.
The first one is
Data
DT.
title.
Yeah, the first one is
Data
DT,
description.
and the second is DD.
Data description.
Okay. So guys, this is the first you need to know it. Open a DL and it's a parent tag. Insert it, we have a something, DT and DD. DT stands for data title, DD stands for data description. So your data title will be Chanty 80, right? And you decided to display the Chanty 80 with bold. So you can write inside the strong tag, guys, or bold tag. Okay, I just now explained. So the Chanty 80 will be displayed in bold. Similarly, I have description that you can write this description. This one of the best IT training institute in Hyderabad and some so on. Okay. So guys, this is something the content I written it. I think this is your clear, I believe, the definition list. Okay. Now let's target into something, offered courses. Just tell me how these offered courses are displayed.
List.
No. How offered courses are displayed? I'm talking about
Underline.
only underline.
Bold and underline.
Bold and
Numbers.
underline.
Yes. Bold and underline, right? So what you do is use a strong tag and you insert it. You can use U tag. Okay, and in between you can write your offered courses. Right? You understood, right? Why I'm using strong and U? So
Can
that
we
way
use
it
EM,
is
sir?
getting- Hey, EM for emphasis, no. I mean italic, right? My requirement is not italic, right? So I'll be ignoring that. Okay. Right.
If you want to
So-
use italic and underline means, then we can use it as well.
Yes. Combination also you can use it, right? They show you.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah, guys, next I want to print Java DBMS UI. Okay. Then what is the parent tag how to use?
Order list.
Ordered
OL.
list.
OL.
OL.
Guys, you should not type that 1, 2, 3s. That 1, 2, 3s come automatically if you write in between the child tags, guys. The 1, 2, 3 you should not write. That automatically comes if you write the data inside this LIs. So the child tag I just now explained, that is something in LI. And first here LI is Java. Okay. And second LI is DBMS. And third LI is UI. Okay. So if you run it, guys, you can see the numbers 1, 2, 3. I'll show you the output maybe a little bit later. Okay. And similarly, guys, after this, you decided to print branches, right? So let's display the branches. Okay. Let's display the branches. Yeah. And tell me, guys, which parent I how to use it to display these dots.
UL.
UL.
So UL is your parent tag, and again you have to use LI. And there, guys, you can start writing your locations like Miyapur, midweight, and LI something, Madhapur. Okay. So I think, guys, I'm done with this all. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm done with these list tags. There are some enhancements are there that I'll show you. First, we'll see this folder. Enhancements are there, but they're very small. But guys, as I explained, this is your output C. Okay. See the first chunty. This is everything, definition list. This is your ordered list. This is your unordered list. I told you, you should not write 1, 2, 3. That 1, 2, 3 comes automatically if you write the data, in li tag space. So similarly, guys, if you see unordered list, yeah, you can see inside the list tag. Okay. Guys, so far, I believe everyone good. So that I'll explain you some extension to this concept. Can I go forward?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Some enhancements are there that I'll discuss now right away. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let's move forward for this. Guys, first, I'll be showing you the types instead of 1, 2, 3. Instead of 1, 2, 3, I want to show some Roman symbols. Then use type equal to either small I or capital I, guess. Okay. OL type equal to small I or capital I. If you type it, guys, you can see Roman symbols. Okay. But sir, I need some alphabets. Yeah. You can type small a or capital A. You can see, guys. So I'll repeat. OL types are, these are the available types, guys. Okay. Small a means lower letters, capital A and small I, and capital I. By default, it starts with 1 only. Okay. So I believe this is clear, guys. The OL types. Make sense?
Sir, can you
Guys,
please repeat? Can you please repeat? Can you please?
see, these types are there now. By default, you'll be displaying numbers, man. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes.
But instead of 1, 2, 3, I want to display Roman symbols. Roman 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir. Roman 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Then either you can write type equal to small I or capital I.
Capital I. It's not a case sensitive.
Right. No. If you small, you will see small. If you write capital, you can see capitals here.
Okay. Okay.
And similarly, if you write small a or capital A, yeah, it will show, in alphabetical order. See, ABCs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah,
Thank you, sir.
this is something, yeah. Okay. Guys, this is something, the types of your ordered list. Similarly, guys, for unordered list also, you have some types, guys. Okay. You have some types for unordered list also. You have some unordered list, the types also available. One is you can use something, square, guys. Square. Now guys, see, you can see some square boxes. Hey guys, I'm talking about this. Square boxes. Similarly, guys, you can type something, circle. Empty circles, guys, you can see. Empty circles. 3 things only, guys, you can see it so far. Only 3 things. Dotted, and then, bullets, then the square boxes and empty circle. There are only the 3 categories are there under the unordered list. So you may use whatever you want. I believe everyone clear on OL type and UL types. Yeah, definitely how to practice it.
Ordered
One
list.
more-
Ordered list.
Yes, come again.
Ordered list and unordered list. Just I want to say.
No, come again.
Ordered list and unordered list. Just I want to
Hmm.
say the full form. Yeah. That's all.
Yes. These are the full forms. Okay. Right. One more thing, guys. Now in Java, you remember during induction, learning Java, nothing but again it's divided into 2 parts, right? Core and advanced. Now, under Java, guys, nothing but after my Java, I want to create one more list. Okay, I want to create one more list where I have to display something, core Java and advanced Java with numbers. Then, after your first li completes, open a fresh OL. Okay, open a fresh OL, right? Guys, don't surprise me at the end. Sir, can you explain again from scratch? Or just explaining nested list, okay? Or just explaining nested list, okay? sublist or nested list, you can call it as. So after your end of complete your Java list, I'll be opening fresh ordered list, and there, guys, the first list of item I represent something core Java. Okay.
And advanced
Another
Java.
list of Java. Yeah, I'll be writing something, advanced Java. And also, guys, one more list I was representing something, frameworks. Frameworks.
Spring Boot.
Right. Now refresh it, guys. You can see under Java, you can see 1, 2, 3. Sir, I want to change these symbols. Yes, you
Type
can use
equal
a
to
symbol.
id.
Yeah, by writing, type. This is something like nested list. Maybe you have a doubt, sir. Under frameworks again, how to create a fresh list with Hibernate Spring Boot. Yes,
Open OL.
correct.
And
After you complete your LI finish, then open a fresh OL.
OL
Then
and close it.
right,
Yeah.
your Hibernate.
Testing, sir.
Okay, Hibernate.
Hibernate,
And
Spring
Spring Boot. Spring Boot.
Right, yeah, the Spring Boot.
That's right.
Right,
That's right.
and if you want to change the type, your wish body, you can change it like this. Let's run it, guys. You can see this. So this is something, how to create nested list. Hey, similarly, sir, can I create for ordered unordered list as well? Yes, that's your wish, guys. So in Miapur, under Miapur, yeah, if you want to create branch 1 and branch 2, like SR Nagar, some other location, yeah, you can write it, guys, like this. Open a fresh unordered list. Hey, you may write ordered unordered list combination. There is no problem. Can use this combination also. Okay, so in Miapur, let's say one is in Chandanagar. Okay, just example I was giving Chandanagar, and the next one, let me take something, some Alvin colony. Alvin, some colonies there. So this combination is you can use vice versa. There's no problem. So yeah, this is also, I think, everyone clear how to create nested list. Guys, you have to wait for my task. Once if I give a task, that will cover all the tasks that what I have explained. Okay, you have to wait for my task. Maybe tomorrow
Yes,
itself
sir.
I'm planning a task.
Okay, sir.
Put it automatically adjust like that.
Sir, where we have to submit it?
No. For the submission itself, you need to know a tool called GitHub. So that I'll be planning on this weekend. Okay. Once you know that.
Is there any modules, sir?
Is there any?
Modules.
I didn't get Kavya. Module in the sense.
Module in the sense. Like, is there any personal website to complete the tasks?
No,
Like
no.
tracking the tasks. Like
Yes, exactly.
how many
For that
members, how
purpose. For that purpose, I'll be giving a tool demonstration on this weekend. That's the name is GitHub. That is used by real-time people also that we were using on regular basis. Okay.
We have to
So
push our
once,
code in repository, sir.
yes. You'll
you
be
have
creating
to
your own
deposit
repositories. Yeah, you'll be
Okay,
creating
sir.
your own repositories, and you'll be pushing your code on daily basis. And if I
Okay.
ask you, you complete your task. If you give me your repository, I'll verify in front of you. And
Okay,
that is
sir.
not for only HTML. If you're practicing C, Java, Python, anything else, better
You
you
have
can
to
create
push
a
it in
repository.
our own
Correct.
GitHub account.
And it is not for only your practice. That repository link you have to keep in your resume as well, so that the interview will have a positive thought on you that you have some good hands-on on some GitHub repository as well. You should add
Using GitHub.
that. Yes, you should add that link in your resume also. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So I believe this portion is clear, everyone. The list tags. I think I covered OL, ordered
Yes,
list,
sir.
and list of tags. EL, unordered list. DL definition list. And then, guys, I'll be showing you these two tags today, header and footer. Maybe I can demonstrate you what this
Like
header and
using in tables, header and footer.
no. Let me complete. Just allow me some time here. See, this is, I think you're clear on it. Maybe I'll do a small changes in this output. Right. This is the previous output, right? Let me erase the unnecessary things which are not required for me now. Guys, this is the output, right? Just now we discussed. So this is output that you are able to see, right? Now in this output, okay, in this output, now I have to print something on the top, guys, like this. On the top, guys, something, like this. Let's say 360 degree solutions. Okay, 360-degree solution. So I want to print this is with the bold, okay, and with a huge font, and that too, I want to print this in middle. Okay, this is, guys, I want to print, and also this is I want to print in red. Okay, and this is I want to print in sky blue color. You know how to do this, okay? But I want to print, this way, guys, and that too, I want to print this is on the top, completely top. Then after that case, I need a line like this. I need a, the line like this. After that case, after your branches is done, after your branches is done, then I want to print something like this here. Copyright, copy, that information at the rate 360 degree student. So I want to print this copyright on the down and that to middle, and I want to print everything in blue color. I want to print something, everything in blue color. Guys, the coloring and alignment don't focus. Okay, the coloring and alignment is not the agenda for this concept. Guys, this is your main content, right? This is the web page main content. Now, if you see something, this is we have to call it as header section, and this is, guys, we have to call it as footer section actually. Okay, in general, guys, yeah, this is we have to call it as a header section, header section, and the bottom one I just now shown you, right? That is something you have to call it as footer section.
Footer
Guys.
section.
So to represent data in header and footer, we'll be using the tag, guys. The tag name is something header and footer. Header and footer. Okay, header and footer. These are the first two tags I want to display now. I want to show you right up. One more thing. Wait. Let me quickly take one more new application quickly. Maybe I'll duplicate this, guys. I'll duplicate this. I copied it and I pasted it. This is demo file, and I'll be displaying something, some other tags, masking some text tags, other tags. Okay, other tags I was discussing, like header and footer on. Guys, I just now explained. This is your main content, correct? This is your main content, but before your main content, I just now explained it. This is your main content, right? Before your main content, before listen on top your main content, there should be a header, right? There should be header like this case, header open, and header close. Again, don't get confused. This header and this header, guys. This head completely different. Okay, as per the structure, right? So this is header is if you want to keep something on top every time, then you'll be using header tag. And if you want to keep anything after your main content, then guys, you'll be using something, footer, guys. Okay, so this is something in header and footer. Now you decided to print what in header 360 degree solution, right? So you can write 360 degree and solution, and you decided to print this 360 degree in red color. So move that is into font, okay, and change to something color equal to red. One second. Yeah, color red. And also you decided to print this solution in sky blue color, right? So write a font, just color equal to, you can write sky blue, and you can write the font back. And what you decided? You decided to print this everything in middle, right? Everything in middle, right? Then there will be a tag called center, guys. So the center is also outdated. You can see the color. Font and center are outdated. Anyhow, time being we are using it. Definitely there's a replacement in CSS. Okay. I think this is your clear, I believe. Also, after your header is done, you can able to see one line, right? This line is nothing but one tag, guys. The tag name is HR. HR. Nothing but horizontal ruler. It's unpaid. It's unpaid. You need not to close it. Okay. So I think this is your clear. Now in footer, yeah, what you decided? Copyright, right? So in footer, yeah, you decided to write. Sorry, my bad. One more thing. Guys, this text, whatever you decided to print, right? That, with a huge font, right? So let me take a H1. Okay. So H1, like, you can see a big font. And let me use something H4 tag, guys. H4, you know what H4 will be here. I'll be writing copyright at the rate 360 degrees students. And you decided to print this is in some blue color, right? So open a font. Okay. Open a font. Just write color blue, and write your text. And you decided to move this everything in middle. All right. You just enter it. Now the last one is, guys, before your footer starts, this line is there now. Yeah, if you want to print that line, yeah, you'll be used again HR before your footer gets closed. Actually, this is a standard way to write your HTML code, guys. It's a standard way. Standard way in the sense, whenever you open body, first write your header portion and one HR line. After your HR line, write your main content. And once your main content is done, write one more line and mention your footer portion. Okay, let's run this and see, guys, are we getting as expected or not? See, guys, we were getting everything, as expected. See, 360-degree solutions, okay, and copyright, and this lines, and everything is printing in middle. And yeah, you can see, guys, your main content is there as usual. Okay, maybe you have a doubt. Not doubt, maybe it's, let me give a clarity. Sir, is footer has to always write at last? Okay. Or sir, the header always has to write first. Yes. Right. So the reason is you are a now developer, right? And you'll write some content and you'll not mention header portion. Then the other developer can think that, this content may be placed in other place as well. But if you really write something in header, so all developer can understand that, okay, this portion is common for all the web pages. Okay, so this content cannot be changed. So, and also the footer also mainly we never change. So, and it always go to, last only. Okay, so I think the today's session is clear, everyone. Let me quickly recap what I covered. So today, guys, we started text related tags. Okay, I think as of, guys, I covered up to here, guys. I covered heading tags, font tags, list tags, and other tags, header and footer and HR. So I'll be discussing other tags also tomorrow. And then after that, guys, yeah, you can expect a task from me. Okay, you can expect a task from me. Okay, yeah, I think
Yes,
that's all
sir.
for today. So any doubts? I'm about to close.
Sir, if any interest, we can write the code what you shown us.
No, your voice is breaking. Can you come again?
Sir, if any interest, we can write the code what you shown us. Yeah, by our own.
No, yeah,
Like,
yeah. Your
feel
wish.
like practice.
Content is your wish. Correct. Content is your wish. But once you give any task, and based on the task, you can use colors and the tags. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Sir. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sir, let me know that type of task which you given to us.
Okay. See, I explain you one course related. I mean, a training institute template, right? But whenever given a task, maybe I can give you a hospitality related template, or a e-commerce related template, or a banking related template. That you have to work on it. That template,
Sir,
I'll
what is the list type for bullets, sir?
bullets automatically comes, ma. You need not to mention it. Just write EL, you'll get the bullets.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sir, how can we make pick into our name?
Come again.
How can we make our pick a normal general pick inside the name?
Okay. You want to display a image. That I understood. Next.
Within our name, sir. Like suppose P is there, or inside the P we have to the name.
Mm, No, I was not clear.
A
buddy.
letter which contains a pic. A letter that
which-
contains a pic. He's asking, sir. He's asking, I think so. A letter which contains a pic.
Wait. Maybe I can next session I'll have the image tag. Maybe you can cross verify like what I was discussing there. Okay, image tag we have not started. Just so far we learn how to make the background as image. That's it. Okay. Maybe in image tag, maybe this your question may be cleared. Okay. Anything else? I'm about to drop. Okay.
Nothing, sir. Nothing,
Nothing,
sir.
sir. Nothing, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I think I got a question from Pavan. Sir, I want to display.
Bro,
Can we give in a row? Hey, no, man. The lists are used to display the item line by line. But your question is, I have to display everything in a single row. Then don't go for list. Direct click in it, Java DBMS and UI, you'll get it. List is specially for if you want to represent the list item line by line. Okay, with list you cannot display them in a single row. Okay, yeah, that's all. Yeah, bye guys. Then.
Sir.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye, sir.
Okay, sir.